Hey y'all, I'm doing this video one day early because I got bored today and did my makeup. So I figured I might as well go ahead and do the video since I am 1 week out from surgery. Whoop whoop. I made myself a little list so I wouldn't forget what to talk about. So in the last video I was talking about the RICE test, which is part of my homework given to me from my doctor, which was basically two things, which was to go home and find 3 pictures of breasts that I like the look and the size of, and to do the RICE test and see what I thought at home. And so for those of you that don't know, the RICE test is basically, I'll show you in a second, when you take a pair of stockings and you cut them and then you put rice down in them and you make your own little implant sizing to see how it will look under your clothes at home. So the sizers in the office are great, but nothing like having it at home to try on different shirts, different outfits, see what you think. So I'm gonna read this here. So 1 cup, and you can Google this, just put RICE test breast augmentation, you'll come up with a lot of information. So 1 cup is about 240 cc's, 1 1/4 is 300 cc's, and 1 1/2 is about 360 cc's. So I actually have them in right now. See how there's a little bend happening with my stripes? Whoop, whoop. So yeah, so I have them in, and it's kind of to give you like the feel of having some weight right there, and to also, you know, see how it looks in your clothes. It just kind of gives you an idea. So under here I have on a sports bra, and I just pop them in, and I tried on a bunch of different shirts, and this is how I decided to go with 350 and 375. So I'm gonna actually pull one out right now. Whoop! So basically this is what it looks like. There's a stocking, I tied it up, there's my rice on the inside, got one over here, whoop! And that's what they look like. So you make your own little implants, pop them in, see how you like them. All right, so my first appointment was just a consultation. The second one was my pre-op, and basically I went back in, I told him, you know, I showed him the pictures that I picked, and we talked about what size we thought that would be. I told him about the RICE test and how I was kind of like 325 and I like 350. And so he was explaining, you know, that when you put them on the muscle, they're going to be a little bit smaller than what you like. And so we decided on 350 for my one breast that's slightly larger and 375 for the slightly smaller one. So that's how we came to that decision. Payment, I paid 10% of the cost when I scheduled my surgery, and then 30 days out from surgery I had to pay the rest of it. Since I went in 1 week for a consultation, exactly 1 week later I went back for my pre-op, and at that point I was less than 30 days out from surgery because I was just like, I have been thinking about this for so long, and if I don't just keep moving, it might not happen. I'll talk myself out of it. I'll do something else for my kids, and then I'll get pushed to the back burner again. So I was like, nope, let's just keep going. So 1 week to go. Whoop, whoop. Prescriptions. At my pre-op appointment, he also wrote me prescriptions that I will need to bring with me the day of surgery. He writes it then. You have like 7 days to get them filled because some of them are controlled substances, and then you have to bring them all with you when you come for surgery. I have a lot of stuff here. So I have some Zofran, my old friend from pregnancy, which helps you with nausea. I have an antibiotic that I'll have to take 1 capsule a day. 1 capsule 4 times a day for 7 days. And hey, when you pick up the antibiotic, roll over and get yourself some probiotics because you don't want to be messing up your late areas. I have basically Valium, just in case there's anxiety. You can take that. And then I also have what is Percocet. So the only one that you are required to take is the antibiotic. Everything else is completely optional. I am trying to keep it to what I need. I've watched a lot of these vlogs, and a lot of people say that they felt like their downfall is they took too much medication up front and they were sedentary, and then once they tried to start moving again, that it was harder for them. So I'm gonna see if, what's the lightest medicine that I can get away with and try and roll with that. I'm gonna have the pain pump, so I hope that will help me from having to take too much narcotics or controlled substances or things like that. So fingers crossed. So then I also got my instructions for the day of surgery. I can't eat anything after midnight, which is going to be awful because I will be starving. I am always starving. So I am personally just going to, they didn't tell me this, but sometimes they have trouble finding my veins and I don't want to get sticked multiple times. So I am going to start increasing my water intake tomorrow. Make sure I have lots and lots of water in my system. Make those veins pop. The day of surgery, they ask that you come with like a zip up jacket on so that they can, easily get you dressed when you're done. Some like sweatpants, joggers, whatever. And then like some shoes that you can just slide your feet in and go. So I will be good to go on the outfit. And I think that is about it. I am super excited. I find out what time my actual surgery will be on Friday. They're gonna call me and let me know what time it is. And then I'll be ready to go. So I guess I'm going to try and do a couple videos, maybe the day that I go, before, maybe after, depending on how I feel. So the next time you see me, there will be something happening right here. Oh yeah. All right, bye.